welcome back to more bite-sized ways of learning traditional Tai Chi forms. And today, as promised, we're going to do a slew of several moves 11 through 15 actually. And since we're going to be learning this series all together, today we won't review the entire form like we did the last time. We'll focus on the new part and then put it all together. And so this series of moves that we'll be learning today will actually be, when we do the form in its fullness, we'll be facing the left wall. And it's all going to come after shoulder strike. And for ease of learning this sequence here together, just going to have it where we're going to learn this sequence forward and then be like, that's going to fit in right there facing the left wall. So starting in Uji stance, and we'll come into shoulder strike, last move that we learned, by just shifting our weight left and turning out our right foot a little bit. And shoulder strike. So the right knee is bent. And we have that orientation to the right side for shoulder strike. And then we're going to, at the same time, lift our right arm and replace our left leg so that it's right in front of our hip with the ball of the foot on the ground. And our arm is going to lift up until the palm of the right hand is facing a bit outward. And the left hand is long out by the knee. And this is called white crane spreads its wings. Here, the white crane spreading its wings. And just drop and shake it out, going for a little walkabout. Back into Uji, shifting left, coming into shoulder strike. And white crane spreads its wings. The right hand slightly flipped, the fingers long. Left hand out in front of your knee. And then from here, we're going to swing and swivel our hips slightly and swing. And our hand is going to come and rest like it's on top of a ball. And instead of this being flipped up, it's going to be down. So the left hand is going to be pointing down. Both hands are pointing down, but they're a little bit stacked like this. The top hand's about shoulder height. And as that happens, we're actually going to place our left foot back into square stance, rolling down from our heel to our toe as we shift forward for brush knee. So this hand is brushing the knee, and the right hand is going to push, similar to that sense of what we've done with push before. So hopefully this move is called brush knee and push. We're in square stance. Brush knee and push. Going for a little walkabout, a little reset. Shoulder strike. White crane. And we swing and swivel, swing, and all together, boom. The foot goes out, They're stacked on top of each other. And then we come, shifting our weight forward, rolling onto the left foot, brush knee and push. Actually going to have a chance to do that move again. We have 2 brush knee and pushes here in this sequence. So going on, we're going to shift our weight all the way to the left leg. And the right side is going to just dangle. The right knee dangles down. And the right hand is going to come and face the left wall. Stepping back, we come into playing our guitar. And similar, we replace our foot just in front of the hips. This is eerily similar to lift hands, but on the other side, and it's called a different name. There's some mysteries to Tai Chi that cannot be explained. So this is called play your guitar, your peapod. And drop, and going for a walkabout. Shoulder strike, white crane, and we swing and kind of unfurl that right hand as we come forward for brush knee and push. And this is coming in to play our guitar. Stepping back, replacing that left foot just where it lands in front of your left hip. And again, the left arm out long, a little higher, and the right hand slightly oriented towards it. So maybe the fingers, if you extended a line out, they would meet somewhere in the distance rather than being fully parallel. And then we get to do brush knee and push again. And for this, as we roll, as we swing, we're going to roll the left foot down and then replace it out into our square stance as the hands land here. And then we shift forward, brush knee and push. Wait for our walkabout. Always being mindful of how your knees are feeling, especially here as we pause sometimes in these stances for a while. Just noticing nothing should ever hurt in Tai Chi. And the square stance and the bent knees will help with that safety for your knees. So we come into shoulder strike, and the foot is a little bit turned out. And coming into this empty step of white crane. So really no weight is on the front foot. It's just kind of hanging out there. Swing, swing, stepping out, brush knee and push. Shifting all of our weight to the left, right side. Comes up with the legs just dangling behind, a nice moment of balance. And then we play our guitar. And again, can notice the back knee is bent. The foot should be 45 degrees or less so that your knee can track your toes. And this empty step, it's just resting on the ground without any weight on it in front. And we get to swing, swing, and as we do, we roll down the foot and step it out into square stance. Brush knee and push again. Oh, we're so close. So we're gonna shift back and the hands just drop. And we turn out the left foot a little bit more, again for this knee safety. And we're gonna come forward, making a fist with the right hand. Left hand trailing behind for a sense of parry. We're gonna parry. Let's come all the way down to our side. Step forward again into our square stance. And from here, we make a punch underneath this hand. It's going to be a punching motion. The plot thickens. I'm going to come as far back as I can to see if I can get all of this without cutting off my toes. So here we go. Shoulder strike. White crane. Brush knee and push. All of this is part of play our guitar. There's our guitar, playing it. Remembering to roll down the left foot and step it out as we come into brush knee and push again. We shift back. Drop the arms, they kind of drop right into your thigh. And turning out the left foot for parry punch, making a fist. Left hand trails. And then it comes all the way, swings all the way down by your side. And punch. Once we're here and the hand has begun to drift towards the elbow, we're going to swing it around, open up the hand. And as we shift back, let the left hand trace up the right forearm all the way to the fourth finger. This is withdrawal. And then we come forward into push. Move 15. Let's put this together one last time. Just a few moves this session. Just a few. Shoulder strike. White crane. Our first brush knee and push. Playing our guitar. Swing, swing, brush knee and push. We shift back, turn out the left foot for parry and punch. And that sneaks around the elbow. So we then open up the hand and shift back and come forward for push. Withdraw, push, stepping forward, return to Ujjayi. Resting in Uji for a moment. As if that felt like a lot. It is. It is a lot of nuance, a lot of rhythm, a lot of timing and flow. And that's partly why it's kind of helpful just to learn it in a sequence like this in one direction. Just know you can come back to this as often as you would like, and that next time we will be putting this all together. So we're all the way up to move 15. You only need the closing move of move 16, and we'll be able to see it in the three directions that it happens in the traditional form. So whenever you're ready to go on, you're very close to knowing the first third of the Chen Jing Yang style.